Number one on today's Long Read Sunday, and that is Jeremy Welch on the end of Adtech versus Shift Towards. It's a fabulous long read. I got into it, which can also be described as a longer look into the pros and cons of the General Data Protection Act. I almost looked at it that way. Yet to be enacted fully in the United States. I think it's on its way though. And it kind of summarizes this big debate. What does Welch though surmise at the end? What did you get out of this?
I think that the big point, hold aside all the details about GDPR or anything specific almost, what he's recognizing is that there is a shift in tone, in narrative around data and around privacy. Right. And we're shifting from kind of this freewheeling data is the new oil, we're really comfortable with trading our data for free services, to potentially something very different. And I think that Jeremy makes the point that this isn't coming from just one direction, right? He's not just talking about, like, you have economic actors, right? A big thing that happened this week was Apple putting privacy front and center, right? They released effectively an alternative to social sign-on, which uses a burner email address and which collects no data, and which they're forcing all third-party apps in their ecosystem to accept, which has huge implications for Google sign-on and Facebook sign-on, right? So you've got the economic factors. You obviously have, as we mentioned before, tons of regulatory war drums around antitrust, around legislation. You're seeing it already happen in Europe and other parts of the world. And then you also have this kind of like larger cultural question as people make this an issue. And so these things combined potentially shift the narrative. Now, all of that said, we're still addicted to, free internet services based on trading our data. And we don't really, I don't think, have a strong sense of what the implications of those things are. So